now we've got our comments in order with the area of learning set up along the top here. All we need to do now is copy the comments from this final worksheet, the copy or merge from here worksheet. Everything is included here, from the student's name and all the standard data about them, their attendance and punctuality, grades, and that's in case you need to put those into a specific place on the report pro forma, and then their comments are showing up there as well. It would be possible to manually copy all of these various comments and bits of data into the pro forma manually. And if you're happy to do that, that's fine. It'll be very tedious if you've got lots of students and lots of comments going along here, but if you want to do that, that's fine. It should be possible to set up a mail merge. I'm not guaranteeing that it will work. Occasionally Excel and Word don't like to talk to each other, but it should be possible. I am now going to run through how a mail merge could be set up using this spreadsheet and this pro forma here. This is a pro forma in Word, and I'm going to set it in, turn it into a mail merge document. I've got my mail merge manager up here. So what I'll do is create a new form letters, collapse that again, and now for selecting the recipients list, I'm going to choose to open a data source, and then you navigate to where that spreadsheet is. Say OK, and then when choosing which worksheet to use, choose the copy or merge from here sheet, say OK, and now under the placeholders all of the student data is showing up along there, including our custom comments, and we then start to put in those placeholders where we want them, like this. This would be today's date, that would be a standard one. This one would be where you put name in, and then if I want to put my understanding comment in there, my WRO comment here, you could put in some grades down the bottom there, perhaps with a little bit of an introduction. And then once you have all of your comments in place, you can preview the results here, and there we go, this is the comment there, and you can see the grades have come in also. And then you can do the mail merge by printing, or ideally merge to a new document and then tweak each report separately if you need to do that. This example comment that I set up just shows you the necessity of putting some space after each comment. So this bit here is part 1, and this line here indicates the end of part 1 comment, and the second line is the start of the second part, and I left no space there, and therefore they have joined right together. Now if that was a full stop at the end here and then start was the beginning of the second comment, it would be right up against the full stop, and you wouldn't want that, so you should put space or double space after each comment, as indicated down here where there is some space between the two comments. So it's always a good idea to make sure that you do that. And that is how you could set up a mail merge. Occasionally, as I said, Excel doesn't like to communicate well with Word, And if you are having problems with setting up a mail merge, a good workaround is often to copy the data out of the final worksheet here into a new document and then try merging from there, and that should work if you just paste in the values. That will mean that if you subsequently go back and edit any of the comments or the input, that you would then have to recopy this worksheet into your new worksheet. But that would be one thing to try doing anyway. And then you have your reports. In subsequent years, you would probably find that things will go much more smoothly because you'll have some comments already in place, and then it's a case of just putting in the standard student data, doing any necessary tweaks here, and then finally doing your input for each of the students, which wouldn't take long at all. And that's where the real time savings will come in subsequent years. And that is how Rapid Reports works.